There was no fussing, there was no bucking heads, there was no none of that. And they wouldn't, not only that, they would leave and they would want nothing to do with her. They would detest her. And she couldn't understand it. And of course, it took a big punch at her self-confidence. Anyway, someone recommended her to come have a chat with me. We started to talk, and like with all my counseling sessions, while they're eager to tell me the surface stuff, like what's currently happening, I'm not interested in that. Why? Because they're just the tentacles of a root. So let's go back. So I said to me, tell me about your parents. Tell me about your grandparents. Take me back as far as you possibly could, based on what you know, what you've heard about them. So of course they look at me like, okay, hold on, I came here to tell you fellas don't want me no more. What does it have to do with that? So again, they still on the cosmetic surface area. So anyway, they start telling me about, well, mommy was this and a preacher, and daddy, he used to play in the Christian group. And I said, okay, let's go back. Could you remember your grandparents? Then I would hear, well, I heard that my great-grandmother, I never knew her, but somebody told me that she was a witch, or somebody told me she was a part of some secret society. So right there, my antennas go up. Because to be a part of those things, then you must have made covenants with those deities for them to do bidding for you. The problem with that is when you would have made that covenant with them, because remember, they're evil spirits, they have no commitment to you. In that covenant, there came curses on the family. But of course, the Grammy wouldn't notice. How you would know, though, you now look at the family tree. You look at the Ewing family tree. You look at the Williams. You look at the roll. What are the consistent negativities? Why everybody in the Ewing family, every female, never married? They all have children. Why the men in the Ewing family, they go blind before the age of 50? Why the men in the Ewing family never take care of their children, but they have a bunch of children? What you're seeing now is the effects of the curse. You now begin to see the spiritual strings that's pulling what you do see.
Wow.
But if you don't see this, so now you see, now this don't make no sense. So going back to this lady now, her grandmother was a witch, her great-grandmother, whomever, was a witch. And apparently she wasn't married, but she was in love with this other guy who was married.